The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of their lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, July the 31st, 2018. I told you this year is getting up out of here, didn't I? Well, it is. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectrum, TV Cable Network. You can call in live. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. If you missed tonight, live in the studio, you can pick up our broadcast Sunday at 7:30 a.m. or Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. or Thursday morning at 7:30 a.m. or Friday at 7:30 p.m. or Saturday at 1:30 p.m. So you have the whole week to catch us. So don't worry. Or if you don't have cable, because we know some people don't have Spectrum, okay, or Pegasus, Channel 13, and you can go to my YouTube channel, okay, and I can send you a direct link on the web, and you can have the show on your phone or your tablet. Doesn't matter. You can have it. Or if you get like my sister, we can send you a DVD. She gets them all on DVD. She likes to watch them. And so guess what? That's how she likes them. So we send her DVDs, and we send her all of the shows, and she likes them. So you never know how you can get it. So we are here to help you. But right now, we want to give out some shout-outs. And shout-outs, we want to give out my grandbaby, Sky, Sunshine, and my grandson, Storm, and also Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. And I got Pimplia in Australia. Also, Lisa Aris, and she's in Puerto Rico, okay? And then I have Rosadar S. in New York, New York. Also, I got Kendra in New York, New York. Okay, and also I have many more. So many people that, hey, if I don't get their name in my mind or put it on paper, I'll just have to say, hey, give you a shout out. But sometimes that be the case. So if you want a shout out, let me know, and I'll make sure I put you down in here as well. But the people that we want to acknowledge and the people that helped us and things like that, hey, they know that they can get a shout out, and then they know a helping hand. Brat, he helped us all this week, working on these cars, and so that's to show that, hey, you don't get true friends sometimes, We just want to let you know that we here to help you, okay? Because people are seeing what this real thing is, and sometimes you got to see it for yourself. Because if you don't see it, nobody else will see it with you or for you. Here to live in the studio with me tonight, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan,
Good, good.
You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Slow and show.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times people get discouraged.
Mm.
A lot of times you got to hold your head up. You got to, take what it is. Don't get discouraged. You got to think about what you're doing. And don't let anger overpower you. And what I mean by that is you get a lot of people who say like, oh, I should have did this to so-and-so or this and that. Look, that don't do nothing but put you on a spot that you don't want to be. It doesn't make a difference on who thinks that's cool or who thinks that's the stuff or however you look at it. Keep yourself in perspective. Think about what you do. So you don't have a problem later on down the road. So that's what I'm saying as far as people getting upset and people doing things that's not usually them. So just hold on to yourself. It doesn't make a difference what somebody else think about you. As long as you love you and God loves you, that's all that really matters. So just hold on to what you got. All the people that's in your life that come and go, they're going to come and go. People lose family members, and you got to keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. You got to think. You got to keep everything in perspective, because if you're not in perspective of yourself, there's no one that's going to be in perspective of you. Anybody can tell you what to do, and that's easy for them. They're not the ones in that situation. So just keep your stuff together. Keep it straight.
Well, the problem we got is with the government and the food. They bring in spoiled food from overseas, wherever it's coming from, and it's at the border, whatever. The FDA ain't watching it. It's being spoiled. Nobody is not letting it come over, and it's got E. coli in it. Okay, and that's chicken. It's all kind of different things. Food that's spoiled that it's just stopped. And then when it gets spoiled, then they want to let it come over, and then guess where it goes at? In your area, New York, upstate, Chicago, Detroit, L.A. Where? Everywhere, Missouri. Everywhere where it's profile. So you get it, okay? And this is what's been going on. Ritz crackers. That's been so long. When we was kids, we eat Ritz crackers. E. coli. What's up with all of this? The food is being poisoned, and then what happened? They're sending it to what area? Huh? What zip code they're sending it to? You see what I'm saying? So you got to watch that this morning on the news in water. E. coli is in the water now. So who's throwing drops in what? Who is doing this? Huh? Who is planting? Now they're trying to kill you by food, because they know what you eat. Sugar Frosted Flakes, I love those. Can't buy them no more. The boxes that I got about 3 or 4 boxes, and I had them, and I won't buy no more. That's going to be the last, because I got them. I bought them, and I got them before this nonsense happened, and you can bet I won't buy no more. That's going to be the last I got, what I got, because now they said E. coli is in the cereal. Why? What's all this stuff? What are they doing? Who's plotting? Who's doing this? The food is being spoiled, and they letting it come over because they stopped the people because they don't want the farmers to get paid, I guess. So everything that's supposed to be coming over, they halt. And when they halted, it got spoiled. The heat twisted up. And now they try to push it out and push it into these areas. And so when they get into these stores, it's already dead. It's already stinking. It's already smelling. It's already got poison in it. And then they try to clean it up because they want to get paid. and they don't tell you until somebody gets sick and go to the hospital. And then the doc said, hey, you've been poisoned. And now they said, what did you eat? Oh, they know what you ate. They could tell you what you ate. Oh, where'd you get that from? Oh, I got it from the supermarket. Oh, this is what I ate. This is what I ate. That's what I ate. And that's why they know E. coli's in this stuff, because people got sick. Now, here's the question. Who's doing it? See what I'm saying? Because the government is sending this stuff over. The FDA is supposed to guard this stuff. They supposed to check this stuff. How come they ain't checking nothing? You see what I'm saying? Everybody got titles, but ain't nobody doing nothing.
Well, you see, Stanley, they call it pass the buck.
Yeah.
See, what happens is they get these things and they get these chickens and they freeze them.
Yeah.
And then they send them over here and you know, however they do it, how long does it sit on the dock? How long does it sit wherever it's sitting at? All right, and then that's where you get the spoiled chicken from. You got to be careful. If you get chicken and it's frozen and it's in the supermarket and it's wrapped up, you can't smell it.
That's right.
But when you start to cook it, it'll start to have an odor to it, whether you're baking it,
That's right.
whether you're frying it, whether you're boiling it. It's going to have an odor to it. If it has an odor, don't eat it. If it don't smell like chicken, if it smells worse than chicken, don't eat it. Then bag it up, take it somewhere that there's a lab, and get it tested. Because if you don't, you're going to be sick, and you may be a little bit more than sick. So, you know, you gotta pay attention to your food now.
Yeah.
I mean, and even the water. I mean, come on. How E. coli I get in the water?
That's right.
You know, I mean, everybody's talking about, you know, the plastic. Okay. Then do something about the plastic. Put it in something else. You know, you didn't want to do it through the bottles because, you know, that's glass.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, you know, you come up this cheaper way to go with plastic. But when you had glass in this stuff, your milk, your juices, your sodas,
They ain't know what
your
no problem.
waters, you didn't have no problem.
No, you had no problem.
Now you got this plastic, and that plastic holds that E. coli. You can say what you want. It holds it. And the next thing you know, you're drinking it.
Yeah.
And now you're sick.
Parasites. all
you
kinds
got
of
to be
stuff.
careful.
That's right. That's right. All that stuff right up in the water, and they won't tell you because
They're trying to make a buck.
That's
They're
right.
trying to make a buck.
That's right. And once you put a dampening on their dollar and you put their stuff out there and say, oh, that's the end of that, you know. And now they got to do something else to try to sell that, you know, because they done lost a lot of money. All of that stuff, the farmers sent to get paid. The farmers can't get paid for that stuff because whether it was fruits and vegetables, whether it was fresh vegetables, they can't get paid because all that stuff is done.
Yeah, but it depends on where they got it from. A lot of stuff that we grow here, they send overseas. Just like a lot of stuff that they grow overseas, they get here. You see, so, you know, the thing about it is the United States government is not supporting their local farmers.
No.
And that's the whole thing right there. You know, you want to tell the farmer, oh, well, we're going to, you know, cut you this here much for these eggs. We're going to give you this much for this milk. And you know what? Those farmers are out there. They work hard. Hey, work on a farm for a summer and see how you like it, okay? They work hard. They get up early in the morning. They go to bed late at night. Them farmers work extremely hard. Oh, he's sitting on a tractor. All right, ask yourself, what is he tractoring?
Right.
That field that he's out there in, that could be a 20-mile field, a 15-mile field, and he has to plow that all day long, breathing dust, okay? That farmer is working hard. Whether he's growing corn, potatoes, peas, whatever, that farmer is working hard. So, hey, you know what? Don't disregard the farmers because the farmers are doing their job, but they're not getting paid for what they do. Not enough money anyway.
Well, that's the produce. That's the stuff that's growing, you know?
Right.
Things that you can't really get if you don't grow it, okay? If you don't plant it, you ain't getting it. You know, they got a lot of organic stuff, but it's not the original, you know?
Yep.
And you need the original sometime. And, you know, I can see that, you know, commander-in-chief want everything American made, you can't get everything American made because America can't make everything. You see what I mean? They can't make everything. Some things got to come from other countries because they can't make it here. They don't have it here. In Africa, they don't have certain things here that Africa have. And Africa don't have certain things here have. So you got to mix it up. You can't say, oh, well, you isolating everything. Oh, everything American made.
Right.
Then you done because there's some stuff that you need over there. You need bananas and apples and certain stuff you could grow, but tangerines and certain things, you can't even get that. You can't get that here. You got to go get it's where it's supposed to be. That's where you can get it. You can't get it here.
You know, and that's the thing there. You know, you sit there and you look at it like, well, you know, we'll just grow it. It's not like you got a chicken coop in your backyard where you can go and get some eggs in the morning for, you ain't got a slaughterhouse in your backyard where you can cut that cow and go get you some steaks. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like you got to watch all of these places, and a lot of people they get to talking about, well, what they need here is a good butcher shop. You know what I mean? And everybody says that, but I mean,
no. Where you gonna get your stuff from? Where you gonna get your meat from? Right now, they dragging meat and beef and everything like crazy. They dragging it on the ground and it's got all. And beef used to be one of the best. Now it's got a thumb down on it. You gotta hold on. Right?
You gotta look at it.
You know, it's like whoa. It's like pork now. You know, pork is coming to beat out beef, and I'm like, oh, what's up? I ain't mess with. Guess what? I won't mess with none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I won't really mess with none of that stuff.
But you know, the thing about it is you know, you gotta be careful in the things you do now, and all of the stuff that's going on. You know, you gotta be a little leery of it. You gotta be leery of where you go to, you know, and what you do. Yeah. You know, you can't go to the store and then say, well, I bought this from Walmart. All right, so where did Walmart get it from?
That's right.
All right, so now all of a sudden, you know, you sick, badly sick, you got it from Walmart. Mm-hmm. Now, what is Walmart going to do for you? Because if you sue Walmart going to sue who they got it from. All right, then what? Somebody's going to be out. You know, check your stuff. Make sure your stuff is right. You know, and I used to think you didn't have to worry about your food. The things you drink. Well, you got to worry about it now. Just remember, all right, everything's not the way it was when we were growing up.
Right.
You know, things change. You know, sometimes you gotta sit there and you gotta look at what they call progress. You know, and all progress ain't good progress because it could be progress that's good for them, but is it progress that's good for you? So you see, you got to look at that.
And then sometimes you have to look at where they make this stuff because this could be an isolated area where they make it, but they send it off to populated areas, okay? Geographical areas, targeting, profiling. But notice you don't know where the stuff is being made at because it's an isolated area, okay, that they don't want you to know. Because if we had known where some of this stuff comes from, we could see it, who made it and everything on the package. Oh, we definitely know who did it, but they don't do that, okay? So it's hard to find who's making this stuff, but yet they're sending it out to geographical locations. Oh, poverty is over there, we send it over there. The population is over there, we send it there. Oh, we send it to them, profiler, send it to them, they get it, and next thing you know, people start getting sick. People start dying. People start getting hurt. Why? Because it was stuff they ate. They put it in the food, okay? Don't think that, you know, they can't attack the food and the water because those are the things they attack first, food and water, okay? So you can't be strong. So you need to watch out. You need to be alert, be vigilant. Okay, you know, a lot of people, they tell you, you know, about God, but they, you know, God, I'm telling you one thing about God is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because sometimes he'll know stuff will happen, and you will you drink the water. And if you don't question him, say, I know you saw that. I know you saw that water was poison. And why you got me drinking this water? And you know it's poison. See, so you got to get on him, question him. Meditation, it says, mumber, complain. That's what meditation means. Question, roar. See, that's all a part of meditation. Meditation ain't just, don't let the people fool you. The Greek word, the Hebrew word, it tells you, you got a complaint sometime. That's what the Israelites did. They complained. They mumbled about God. Hey, something, what's happening here? You ain't doing something. It was better if we was over there and God did something. He did something. Let him go. Let him go through there. Let him go through there. You know, sometimes you got to, hey, you know you saw that. I didn't see it, but you saw it.
That's right. You
got to do something.
Sometimes you got to read between the lines and do what you got to do.
Exactly.
You got to say what you got to say. And a lot of times people don't do that because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
That's right.
They don't want to arouse a problem. All right? But if you don't say something, their feelings are going to get hurt. And if you don't say something, you're going to arouse a problem because you didn't say it when you should have. So, you know, all of these people who think they're doing something, all right, and they're getting away with it. You're not getting away with it.
Thank you.
Not when it comes to the round table. Oh, no, because you see, we put it out there. We tell you exactly how it is and
That's
exactly
right.
what's up. So, you know, you sit back and, like I say, check it out. Do what you got to do.
That's right. Because we're here to help you get out of poverty. And it seems like a whole lot of people want to keep you in, okay? Because they raising taxes, they doing so many things to keep you in poverty. They got the income taxes, they added new stuff, unconstitutional stuff. They doing all kind of stuff to rob you that you don't get out of poverty. And this is what they're doing. So we're here to help you get out. And this is our job, to get out of poverty. Why? Because it's enough money in this world for everybody. It's enough money in this world. Don't you think that God can make a world that everybody be satisfied, that everybody be furnished? If you don't think he could do that, then something is wrong with you, and you don't need to be trusting in him because you underestimating him, because the God that we serve, he's got it all, okay? And now he can supply all. That's why we get on him. We don't play that game what people do. They limit God. They tell him, oh, well, I just want this. No, we don't want. We want whatever we ask, whatever belongs to us, and we want it all. And because we know he got it. And we know he got money for everybody. Guess what? You can have it too. But don't limit him, because the sky is the limit and beyond. Because he sits in the third heaven. So why you think people trying to go to the moon and live up there? Why you think they trying to search and live? But they can't go up there, because he'll kick them down back here with a meteorite. Anything. Because you are in wrong territory. Means you don't belong there. You don't belong there. You're trying to live there, but you don't belong there. You know, a little star he could pluck, set on fire, and you're out of there. But people are trying to make a space station. They're trying to make everything. Why? Because they want to live up there. But they can't. It's here. You're supposed to live down here, not up there. Okay? But you can't tell that to people, though. But in the Word, you can find it. But don't tell that to them, because they won't understand.
They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear it. But God will tell it to them when they try to search him out, because they always try to find him out. And he said, you can't find me out. You can't search out God. You can't find God out. You do, you know where you're at. You're in the dust, because you'll never find him out. That's our time. So we're letting you know that You gotta want this thing. Some people don't want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want to get out of poverty. You gotta want it. Get on the train. That's what we're telling you, because we're getting out, and we want you out as well. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I.
I'm your host on What Matters at the Roundtable, Stanley McPherson. Not a minimum wage, not any other kind of wage, but a living wage. Our broadcast schedules are Sunday at 7:30 a.m., Tuesday, 7:30 p.m., Wednesday, 1:30 p.m., Thursday, 7:30 a.m., Friday, 7:30 p.m., Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Get on the train.
Y'all have a good night. See you later.